My dad was with the Packers for 37 years. And when Ted Thompson, then the general manager, pulled my dad aside and said, I need your permission to draft Aaron Rodgers, who's fallen to what, number 24. I said, I think we're getting the steal of the draft. And they were going to spend a first round pick and reach, I guess, in some people's opinion, on Aaron Rodgers. And it turned out to be one of the great draft choices in the history of the NFL and certainly for the Packers. Same situation was true at Brett Favre. My dad had hired Ron Wolf to be the general manager in Green Bay. The story my dad tells me is that they were going to the final game of the season at old Atlanta County, Fulton County Stadium. And my dad and Ron Wolf always sat together in the press box. And Wolf put down his briefcase and looked at my dad and said, I'm going to go look at their backup quarterback. And if he's as good as I remember him when I saw his pro day, I want to go after him. So he gets out the flip card and he's looking, Brett Favre. Brett Favre, who had at that time in Atlanta under Jerry Glanville had really had kind of a weird presence, and it was not working out. He goes down there, watches him throw, comes back up. They fly home that night to Green Bay, and he said, "That's our quarterback of the future." So they went to the executive committee, which is a 7-man committee, a couple of days later, telling them what they were going to do. And the executive committee said, that's the most ridiculous thing we've ever heard. Why would you trade our number one pick for a backup at Atlanta who doesn't play and has got a lot of things going on off the field? And my dad said, Ron, could you leave the room a second? He did. He goes, we gave this guy full control of football. If we back out now, we will never hire another quality general manager in the history of this organization. We've got to let him make this move. So he comes back in, they okay the trade, they make it with Atlanta. They get Brett Favre. And the same basic scenario happened with Rodgers. And it's interesting. And those are back-to-back Hall of Fame quarterbacks.